Right, welcome to this quick game that me and my opponent Aidan are going to play. We're actually playing Combat Patrol, and for those of you that don't know, Combat Patrol was a system that Games Workshop did, at least maybe 10 years ago now, and it's basically set around 200 points, and there are rules limitations in it. I'll quickly go through the rules limitations. I will put them down in the description of the video as well in case other people want to play it. So what it is 200 points. You're not allowed anything with more than 2 wounds, so 2 wounds is a maximum. No 2+ saves, so no Terminators, no artificial armour, anything like that. Armour for vehicles can't add up to more than 33. So if you've got like front armour 10, side 10, rear 10, that's obviously going to add up to 30, so that's okay. Whereas a Dreadnaught that's 12, 12, 10 is going to be 34, so you won't be able to use things like Dreadnought. So it's basically aimed around small, fast vehicles like Rhinos, Chimeras, Raiders, Venoms, things like that. And obviously there's going to be no flyers because it is a Combat Patrol game. And then we've got, what else is he? I'm trying to think now. Special weapons. You're only allowed 2 special weapons per force. So that could be anything from a heavy weapon and a special weapon, or a melee weapon like a power fist and a plasma gun, or a heavy bolter and a melter gun, or you could have 2 heavy weapons, you could have 2 heavy bolters. So it's no more than 2 special weapons, or 2 heavy weapons, special weapons, or melee weapons anyway per force. And other than that, I believe that is it. So what we've got here is we've got a straight up 4x4 board. Obviously this part we're not going to use, we're just going to keep dice and stuff here. And then in the middle we've got the objective. There's lots of objectives you can make up for this kind of scenario really. So what we're going to have is literally just a take and hold. One objective in the middle, obviously got to be 3 inches away from the centre of it, which is what we'll just do. So yeah, so that is it for the mission. Deployment will just be a standard 12 inches in from either edge. Either way, it doesn't really matter really how you set up because it is just a 4x4 board. So that is it for scenario and rules, so we'll come back with the army choices. Right, armour choices for my force. I will be using Space Marines, more importantly Lunar Wolves. From the Horus Heresy, well, from the Crusade I suppose. So at the back we've got just 5 standard Marines. I did forget to mention that when you point your force up it is per model, so 200 points per model, so obviously a Space Marine is 14 points, so I've got 5 models there, so that's 70 points. I'm really bad at maths.
It's cool.
Something like that. So yeah, so 5 models are just 70 points, and each model works individually. Yeah, you move them around separate, so they don't move as squads and things. So yeah, so I've got just 5 standard Marines at the back there. In the middle we've got two more Marines, 2 standard Marines with the special heavy weapons upgrade. So I've got 1 Marine with a las cannon, and then another Marine with a plasma gun. And then at the front we've got a Librarian. Now obviously I can take a Librarian because he's only got 2 wounds and he's only got a 3+ save. He is only level 1 as well, so any extra gear he's got, it just comes as standard. So that is that's going to be my force, and then we shall come back with the Eldar force. Right, moving on to the Eldar force. We've got 3 standard Guardians, just as become. 2 standard Dire Avengers. One is modelled with a Dire sword, I think, but I think we're just keeping them as a standard Dire Avenger, just having that model there just because it looks cool. 1 Wind Rider with a scatter laser. 2 standard Striking Scorpions, just as they come. Why not have Striking Scorpions, because they're really nice models and they kind of fit Combat Patrol really well. And at the back we've got a Doomweaver. Doomweaver. Heavy weapons platform, obviously with 2 Guardians manning it. So that's the heavy weapons. That's 1 heavy weapon choice, and the upgrade for the Wind Rider bike is obviously the scat laser. And other than that, that is it. So we shall move on to deployment. Right, that is it for deployment. I have deployed 3 standard Marines on just behind this Aegis defence line. Then in this building I've deployed the rest of the force, so the plasma guy, las cannon, and inside the building there I've got the librarian and standard Marine, or 2 standard Marines as well in there. Over the other side we have got, see if we can't zoom in here, we have got the Dire Avenger, and then down here somewhere,
just beyond the
Striking Scorpion there, just hiding, infiltrating in. And then at the top of that building there we've got the Guardians, and then the Doomweaver platform just behind there. And then over this side we've got the other Dire Avenger and the Wind Rider jet bike. Oh, and the other Striking Scorpion there infiltrating. I did miss him then. So that is it for deployment. And then we're going to try and steal the initiative for the Space Marines.
The tainted dice.
No, sod your tainted dice. So on a 6, get to steal the initiative.
Oh, would you believe
Oh dear me.
it? Would you believe it?
So it looks like the Space Marines will be going first, and we shall come back after turn 1. Right, that's it for turn 1 for the Marines and the Eldar. We're not going to do it, obviously cutting every turn, you know, turn 1 for the Eldar and turn 1 for the Marines, because we'll be here all day otherwise. Basically all my Marines just moved up slightly, nothing was in range, so they didn't bother shooting. Psychic phase, there's no point me using anything because it wasn't in range. The Eldar, Dire Avenger there shuffled forward a little bit and ran an almighty inch, even after re-rolling for fleet. And the other Dire Avenger over there decided to difficult terrain over the wall an inch, and then he decided to run back over the wall an inch. So
because he got 1 inch.
Yeah, 1 inch twice. Yeah.
Again.
The Doomweaver inside that building fired onto this Marine, and I managed to pass my arm save. And the jet bike
Hiding right behind here.
Hiding right there. He shot his scatter laser at one of my Marines. I managed to pass my save, and he assault moved back out of the way. So that's it for turn 1. We'll move into turn 2. Right, a very quick turn 2 for both sides as happened. The Marines moved up. One of them had a quick shot at the Dire Avenger, who failed to wound. Over here the Striking Scorpion decided to stay where he is. The Dire Avenger moved up, took a shot at my Marine, and he didn't wound, and then he battle focused up. The jet bike, which I'll quickly swing around. Jet bike there did decide to move out. He took a pot shot at the plasma gun guy, which was the guy with the red plume. He hit 3, and then for wounds he rolled 2 1s and a 2, and I managed to pass him armour save, luckily. And other than that, that's it. The Guardian has jumped off the top floor and decided to move along, and the Dire Avenger took a pot shot at the Marine on this side, and I passed my armour save. So that's it for turn 2, so we'll come back after turn 3. Right, that is it for turn 3. The Marines here moved up, and the Dire Avenger and the Scorpion decided to engage in each. Well, obviously the Marines and the Dire Avengers and the Scorpion engaged. I shot with my Marines. I managed to cause a wound, but Aiden saved. And then the So the Dire Avenger shot and managed to kill one of the Marines, failing my armour save. The Scatterbike popped out again and shot at the Librarian, killing him unfortunately. And then managed to lose the Plasma Marine in assault with the Scorpion. So we'll move on to Space Marines turn 4. Okay, that's the end of turn 4. Starting to lose Marines quite thick and fast now. The Marine down here got charged by the Dire Avenger and the Scorpion, but the Scorpion managed to finish him off. There was just that one Marine there left, and the Dire Avenger and the Scorpion decided to move up and chase the other Marine down. Over here, the Space Marine managed to snap fire at the charging Scorpion, and unfortunately didn't wound, but the Scorpion only managed to charge an almighty 4 inches. And other than that, that's it. The Guardians shuffled across. The Scat Bike again is hiding behind cover. And other than that, that is it. So we'll quickly move on to turn 5, and we'll see how I go from there. Okay, that's the end of turn 5, and we have combat here. The striking Scorpion moved in and didn't manage to kill the Marine. And then over here, that one little Marine there got shot at by pretty much most things. Yeah, the jet bike killed it. The Guardian shot at him as well. And then that is it. The Doom Raver at the back shot at the las cannon guy, managed to pass my armour save. And that is it, so we shall move on to turn 6. Right, that's the end of turn 6. It's going to be an Eldar win, but the Marines, being Marines, won't give up. We have a combat here that's still ongoing with a tactical Marine and a striking Scorpion, and exactly the same over here with a tactical Marine, a tactical Marine with a heavy weapon and striking Scorpion. For those of you that remember the Dawn of War 2 trailer, the Marines getting set upon by the sneaky Eldar, but hopefully there's going to be no Tyranids that arrive at the end just to ruin the day. So we'll go on to the final turn, turn 7, and just out of sheer pride, just to kill one of these Scorpions would be nice. So we'll come back at the end of turn 7. Right, that's it, that's the end of the game. Obviously it's an Eldar victory. We've got the Guardians and the jet bike there standing victorious over the objective. And over here, unfortunately I didn't kill the Scorpion, but luckily he didn't kill me. And over here, yeah, same again. Just rolling, obviously one attack for the Marines, you know, fours followed by 3s, and then with a 3-up save for the Scorpion. It's the same for the Scorpion, needing 4s and 4s, and with my 3-up save. So just a bit of a grind fest really, but the Eldar have the day. So victory for the Eldar. So quick unit of the game, Aidan. It's going to be the Scat Bike, yeah. The Wind Rider bike, obviously moving out 12 inches, firing 4 shots at strength 6. Then it can move. Then it can battle focus, hide, and then it can assault move, hide again. It literally just moved out, pretty much killed a model a turn. For the Marines, I'll probably just give it to the standard tactical Marines because they're the only 2 things that are left really. So yeah, so that's it. So thanks for watching this very quick border patrol. What do you reckon to the border patrol rules, Aidan?
It's very good. It's tactical for a change. You have to think about all your moves because everything moves individually. There's a lot more thought process, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You're not taking massive tanks, flyers, and just taking horrendous stuff. It's all about making sure you've got enough stuff and the right stuff to do what you need to do, and it's a real good game. Yeah, I totally agree with him. It's just a very quick, fun skirmish game. Obviously, Warhammer 40k is a tabletop war game. Combat Patrol, sorry, is a tabletop skirmish game. Definitely recommend it for anyone that just wants to have a quick fun game with a friend. So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I always say, we do really appreciate people watching the videos and subscribing. So please like and share the video, and we'll speak to you guys next time. Toodaloo.